Last time when we were, hello, hey Claire, hey Andy, Nigel. How are we all this evening, Maligator? Hello, my lovely. Hope everybody's well. Last time I went live, I forgot to speak and I was trying to type on computer to say hello to everybody. And then I realised my voice was live. Hey, dear. Hello. Shared and tweeted. Oh, thank you, my lovely. So how's things with everybody? Evening, Simon, how's you? Rebecca, hello. How's everybody feeling? Evening, Stuart. Hope you had a good day. Carol, Vanessa, hello. How are we all on this fine, beautiful evening? I know we missed you all too. Well, Bill, hello. I know. Isn't it weird that this is, we can only, Lindsay, I messaged you, it's important on Instagram. I shall have a look in a mo. Bear with me a sec. Now I've got to find where I keep my Instagram. Do you know, this is the problem with me. I have my Instagram all over the place. I got it, my lovely. Hey, dear. Vanessa, it's all good in the hood. Dear, my lovely. Evening, Ian. Evening, Amy. Hope we're all well. Delia, hello, my lovely. How are you? How's everybody tonight then? How are we all doing? Oops. I'm clicking. It's freezing. I'm sat on my doorstep with no cardigan. Put a cardigan. Evening, Nigel. Hope you're well. I'm pressing all sorts here and all sorts are coming up on my bloody screen. I'll put a note on it a minute. Oh my goodness. Angelica, hello. John Brown, hello.
What does it say, John Brown?
It says there, John Brown on Facebook. Champion, thanks. Hope we are all well. We're all good here. It's not been a bad day, actually. Skies are actually more blue now than what they were in day. I'm so sorry, Elaine, my lovely lady. I'm sending you a big squeeze and a big hug and lots of loving energy coming towards you. If you need to talk, Elaine, you can always message me to talk, my lovely. Evening, Scott. Kalia, hello. But yeah, our skies are quite blue now compared to what they were today. Today they was quite cloudy today. So James Howard, guess who's back? I think he's at work, Scots. I think your dad's gone back to work. I've spoke to him today on phone and I told him to get in touch with his GP because I don't personally think he should be going back in, Scott, but he's gone back in. So he said he were going to keep trying to phone doctors. No worries, Vanessa, my lovely. I know we've just finished ours. Hiya, Mandy. Hope you're well. Big. Hope you had a nice day. Could me read, please? You can, Big. I thought I'd Big. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Big. So Bygg. First one to have a reading, my lovely. Clever. I know he is, Scott. I know he is. I'm going to do you private, Claire, because only because people know how close we are. And if I read for you on camera, even though it's a reading, I just don't. I think I'm better doing you on a one-to-one, my lovely. Maligator. It's just easier that way, Claire, because I know a lot about you. You know a lot about me, and I just think to do it on air, even if I said something, I think people will just be like, "Well, she's only saying that because I know you." Do you know what I mean? I hope you understand that, Claire. No, but I need to, Vanessa. But I will do after we've finished. I'll phone you and I'll leave table set up and I'll do a reading for you straight after I've finished live and everything. Carol and Delia, you can, my lovelies.
Hello. Delia.
Yeah, Delia's on Facebook. I'm looking because who's on Facebook. Evening, Johnny. How you doing, my lovely?
Oh, I can't. My chat's broke on Facebook.
It's okay. If you, I'll look for Facebook ones. Yeah, do you want my phone actually?
No, because I think it's works nice.
I am anonymous. You've bleached your eyes, Claire. Have you managed to bleach your eyes?
Just give me a minute, Fee.
What does bleach to the eyeballs do? It's not good, Vanessa. It's not
Vanessa,
good.
don't even try it.
Don't even try it. I'll send it to you, Vanessa. Just you wait. Oh, but this you don't know. I have a secret. What I'll do then, Claire, is I'll put you last on list to do. Can we put Claire further down so I do Claire last?
What is it? Claire Mystique.
Hello, Georgie. Hope you're well, my lovely.
Mystique.
Yeah. Anybody on Facebook that wants a reading?
It's working, but I can't see Adelia.
Can't you see Delia's? Well, she's definitely on Facebook.
Last thing I've got on is Georgie Morris, well from UK in St Helens. And I've got Kimmer watching, and he's watching Sandy.
How's it down there, Georgie?
What are you doing? Just lay down. Fee.
My dad lives in Scotland. Oh, Elaine. Evening, Sandy. That's got to be absolutely devastating, Elaine, for you. I can't even understand. I can't even think what you'd be going through, my lovely, at this moment. In the anywhere, evening, Lola. In the anywhere you could get in touch with and see if you could actually be allowed to go down, Elaine. Welcome, Lola, my lovely. Welcome to our ETA family. Are you doing a reading? Georgia, I am. Have you got Georgia down on list? Oh, can you put me Georgia down on list as well then, please?
Georgie.
And Sandy.
Georgie. Sandy.
Welcome to our little ETA family.
We've got 3 more.
3 more to do. So need 3 more. I need reading later. I'm out just now. Not on till midnight. That's all right, Johnny. If you want, I can either do your private call, or you can grab me next time we're on. But it's up to you, my lovely. Joan Matthews would love a reading. I've got you, my lovely. Right, so what I'm going to do is, can you see both chats now, okay?
I think so, but I mean, I don't think everyone's on Facebook's coming up, but...
That's all right. So, who have I got first?
Big.
Bayig, could you give me a number, please, that's relevant to you, and what kind of reading would you like, my lovely?
Explain what readings you're doing.
I do past, present, and future readings. I will do some questions readings. I do a general that's happening now. I can do a 3-month reading. If I can't do it, I'll say. So, but yeah. No worries, Johnny, my lovely. Claire, you don't have to pay for readings. You know they're free, my lovely. All readings are free. All I ask is that you like, share, subscribe, like and follow on Facebook and YouTube. That's it. And just leave a review comment for me, and that's all I ask. Any read. So 3 and any read. Do you want a general reading on what's happening around you now?
I get reading later, Lindsay, Johnny.
General. And Claire Bear. No, it's got to be tough, Claire. My beautiful family on here. It is. Right then, my lovely. So I feel around you at the minute, there's things that you are protecting yourself from, and I feel that there's 2 things going off around you that you're like guarding yourself from. So I'm not sure what's going off around you now, but there's definitely 2 things, and I'm not sure whether one of them is to do with somebody from your past, because there's like somebody like a skeleton type of thing hiding down here, and I'm not sure whether it's to do with your past. But you've also got a blindfold on, and to me that says you need to like open your eyes to what's going off around you. But on this occasion, I would say, because it's like a mirror around the back of you, so to me it would be saying open your eyes and look in the mirror, because there's things around you that really do need your attention that you're not paying attention to. Now, there's 2 people's faces down here on the card. Now, I'm not sure whether it's these 2 people that you're sort of got your defenses up from, but without taking your blindfold, you can't see what these people are really doing, and whether they're there to help you or hinder you, you'll not know till you remove your eye mask. So you really do need to start looking at yourself. And when you have to look in mirror, you have to look at the reflection of who you are, because there might be some changes you need to make to yourself during this process around you. You've got so much going off in your head. It's like you're either not paying attention to what's going off in your head as well, because your head's like full of all sorts. But there's definitely, like I said, there's definitely 2 people around you that are either there to help or hinder, but you've definitely got 2 like defensive swords going up. Is that a heart on the face? I thought that was a heart on the face, so I'm not sure whether something's not right with the love somebody that you love, because you've got like a mark on your face. So I'm not sure whether this is something to do with a relationship or a old relationship that's creeping back in, because to me it's like you've got a love heart on the side of your cheek on this card. I know you can't see it very clearly, but really do look in the mirror and take your blindfold off, because you're missing things that are happening around you. The things that you're missing are lots and lots of opportunities, and while ever you're blindfolded, you're not going to see these opportunities. Even on this card, your head is like above and you're not looking around. Even though you haven't got your swords up, you've like put your defenses down slightly, but your hands are still raised. And I'm not sure whether there's any issues with you waist down. I'm not sure if you have any issues with your tummy or your legs, because on both ones your legs are quite covered. So I'm not sure whether you've got any I don't know, like arthritis things going off around your legs or and tummy area. But you've missed so many opportunities because you've got this mask on and you've got this guard up. But I think these two people down here on this card, they're the ones that are trying to help you, but you're not seeing it. So you really do need to open your eyes, my lovely. And again, you're getting you've brought some defenses down, but then you're like bringing them back up again. But you're like keeping them around you all the time. It's like you're constantly guarded. Again, your head's on fire. You're definitely like got something going off up in your head that you need to deal with at this moment. You've got to stop trying to put things behind you and not do them. Because the longer you leave it, the longer things are going to build up. Allow them people in around you to help you, because you're not going to get through this on your own. You are going to need help, because you really do need to talk to somebody, my lovely. Your last card, again, it's that chaos card. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have a decision to make, and you're either going to follow the white horse, and that's when you're going to allow people in. If you don't allow people in to help you, then you're going to go down this path here where you've got fire coming out of the horse's head, which is exactly like you were. So you're going to come to a choice that you've got to make around you, and it's got to be soon, on which path in life you're going to take, because there is, again, like I said, I'm not sure whether this is a depression type thing around you that you're suffering with and you're trying to suffer in silence, but there's definitely an issue going off. But there is people there to help you. But if you don't accept their help, then the path you're going to go down is going to be, you're just going to keep going on that merry-go-round, my lovely. You do need to open up and talk to somebody. But that's what I'm getting around you now as general. So I hope that makes sense to you, my lovely. You do try and open up to somebody and have a talk to them, because, like I said, you have got lots of issues going off in your mind at the minute. Who's next?
Maligator.
Maligator, my lovely. Could I have a lucky number off you, or a relevant number rather than lucky? A relevant number to you, and a what kind of reading we're having tonight. Evening, Joe. Hope you're well. Sharon, I can put you down for a reading, my lovely. If you could put Sharon down for a reading, thank you.
Somebody's putting, they want to know about the son's future health and development. I'm just saying that cards can't really tell what.
You're welcome, my lovely. You're welcome, Sharon. Maligator, are you still in?
Wait, Sharon, you want putting down?
Yes, please. I don't know if Maligator's popped out. I'll do it next one and see if Maligator comes back in.
Carol.
Carol, my lovely lady, can I have a relevant number for you, and what kind of reading you're having today? Where's everybody gone? Carol's there, look. Evening, everybody joining. Thank you for joining us. Carol, can you give me a number, Doc? And what kind of reading? 23 and any. So it's got to be general then. If you just say any, I'm going to have to just go for like a general one. So use my fairies. I'll turn another one when these are bigger cards. So, at the minute, Carol, there's something that you feel something to do with loyalty or a friendship, because you've got the dog in the corner, and a dog to me is a sign of loyalty and of friendship. And I'm not sure whether you've got issues going off around you at the moment where loyalty and friendship is there's something going off there. I'm not going to say it's bad or good because I can't tell from cards, but there's definitely, I think, something, and it's like something's trying to come between you and a friend, because there's the staff here coming down, and even though you're holding it, it actually doesn't look like your arm coming from the card. It looks like an arm coming from side. So I'm not sure what's going off around you at the minute, Carol, but there's definitely somebody that's trying to, like, whether they're coming between you or it's like you're unsure about another person joining, but there's definitely something going on at minute around loyalty and friendship. And I'm not sure whether, because you've got wings in the background here, I'm not sure whether somebody's going to be leaving, whether somebody's going to be, whether it's going to be a friend or family, but there's definitely somebody that's spreading the wings and like ready to like start their new journey around you. Do you know that? No, that won't come with. That's something separate. That, but it's like they're ready, but they're not ready. The wings aren't fully spread, but get ready for news that somebody's going to say that they are going to be moving. And I do feel this is either a move to a different destination altogether. It's not just going to be like a move across the road. I do think that there is going to be some distance with this move coming in. But yeah, just be careful at the minute, either with the loyalty from a friend that you're either worried or the third person coming that's trying to come in between you, my lovely. What else have we got going off? Eight of Autumn. Now, I'm not sure which one of these characters you'd play, but you could play both. It's like, you know, like when you've got you see your younger self, and it's like you're having an argument with your younger self and your older self. So, like, what would you have said to yourself 20 years ago? What bloody whatever. I'm not sure whether there's like a conversation going off around you at the moment, and I'm not sure whether it's to do with this person that's leaving up here. But there's definitely a conversation going around, and it's like you're passing on your wisdom, or trying to this person around you also. But do you know, I think whoever this person is here, Carol, I think this person's got the head screwed on. Because they're like writing it down. They're not like taking notes in general, but they're like they're listening to what's being said to them regarding whatever situation is, but they're definitely listening to you. So whatever you're doing right. And even though at times they might not seem like they're paying attention to you, they actually are. But there's also a screen at the back. So I'm not sure whether that screen's going to come down and there's going to be a surprise coming in. Because to me, if that screen signifies that there's something hiding, that's like a surprise waiting to happen. So I do think that there's going to be a big surprise coming in, because that curtain's going to drop and it's going to bring in a really, really good surprise for you all. but I'm not sure what that is because I can't see behind the curtain. But it is going to be like a really big thing. Now there's loads of stars around it, so that to me it's going to be a celebration of some sort. But at the minute it's like behind the screen, so nobody's quite ready yet for this celebration that's coming. But when that drops, it's going to be an amazing celebration that's coming up, or news, not a celebration. It's more going to be of a newsy thing, which I think will follow a celebration. Yeah. So when that drops, I'm not sure whether there's marriage for somebody on cards. Maybe they've not told you yet or whatever, but there's definitely that's going to drop, and there's going to be it is going to be something to be celebrated, Carol. It might not be a wedding, but it's just how the ladies dance. She's like dressed for a ball, a gown, like a wedding type thing. So I'm not sure whether it could be an engagement or a wedding. Now she has got her hands over her belly, so I'm not sure whether this is something that's going to happen. But she's definitely like holding a belly. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. So I'm not sure whether it's going to be like a few celebrations in one kind of thing. Because like I said, there's definitely something big coming up once this curtain drops. But it is going to be an amazing surprise. And then you've got the Prince of Summer card. And again, to me, this is going back to this. So I think whoever this person is that's leaving, that's not sure, I think that's what the surprise is going to be coming from. And it is going to be a celebration. And there you have it. You've got that move coming in, because now once they've told you, they're ready to spread the wings and move on, my lovely. How many have I got now? I'll stick at 10 for a minute. Donald, I'll put you down, Donald, but I'll see, because I've already got 10 on list, so I'm going to see what happens. I hope that's all right for you, Carol, my lovely. Maligator, are you back in room yet? There's Maligator back in the room. No, Maligator's not in yet. Who's next? Delia, my lovely lady.
Nobody's asking me, I can't see Delia.
I know, Delia's on Facebook. Delia, if you could give me your a number relevant to you, and what kind of reading would you like, my lovely? 222, past, present, and future. So for your past, round you, I get quite an earthy kind of feeling. And again, because you've got like the big animal there in the background, you've got the flowers and the things. So I'm not sure whether you're connected to the earth energies, spiritually wise, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But there's definitely like a spiritual energy that I get from this card. It's a bit like you're a witch. Because you've got like the little witchy hat there, you've got like the dress, the cat. Now, I'm not sure whether this is whether it's to do with religion when you were younger, but I do definitely feel that there is like earth energies around you. I also feel your character is quite a laid-back character also. You've set yourself certain goals, which you can see you're holding up in your hand. And I think you just like went for everything. I don't think you were one of these people to not take a risk, to not take a chance. But that's what I'm seeing about you. But I do see on top of your head, you did have big dreams. But again, you've got so many different ideas going off at one point that there was one you pulled out. But again, I think you just went for everything and took everything in your stride. But I do feel that there is like a witch connection, or you are yourself a gifted person of some sort, my lovely. In your past, your present. So again, I'm still going to say that you're practicing. I'm not sure whether that's right or wrong, but I'm still going to say that you're practicing. And the earth is, and it's still a big thing for you. Because what you this, I don't, do you know this? I think this was more of an understanding. You might not have been fully aware or fully understood, and it was very confusing. Whereas though now, if you look at your head now, everything's in place. I think you're learning as you go, and I think at this point now, you're very aware of who you are. But again, there's definitely that connection to the earthy spirit. But I feel that also you've like grown within the spirituality sense. You've definitely very gifted, because you've got the star you're drawing, you've got these other pentacles round you, but it's just that like that thing. Now there's something around you at the minute that's like you're not settled about, nothing to do with this corona or anything else like that. But this, apart from that, there's something that you're unsettled about, because back here you had your feet on the floor. Whereas though here, it's like you're ready to take a different step in a different direction. Now, I'm not sure whether you know what that step's going to be, but there's definitely sort of like you're holding yourself back from doing something, I feel. Just where your legs are positioned on the card, you're like holding yourself back so you don't move forward. And I feel that you need to get yourself to that position where your feet are back down on the ground firmly, and then make a decision. Because I don't think at the minute you're ready to make this decision, because you're definitely holding yourself back from doing something else. So my advice would be at the minute is get your feet back on the ground and think about it more logically than not thinking about it at all, kind of thing. Because a new journey and a new chapter, a new path to go down would be an amazing path to go down. So I don't know why you're stopping yourself at the minute. New journey, 8 of Cups. So this decision that you're making here, in the future, this is where you're going to be. And you are going to take that other path. You are going to take the, you've just got to put that foot forward. And like I say, I feel you're stopping yourself at the minute, but maybe the timing's not right for whatever you've got planned or whatever you're thinking. But you're definitely like holding yourself back. But you've come so far. It's like that one extra step, that one extra push. But you're not going to be alone on journey, because on all these journeys, you've got your animal spirits with you. And I think the animal spirit's going to play a big part in this next journey for you. Because you've achieved so much that, like I said back here, you're one of these that strives for that achievement. So I don't know what's holding you back now for that one, but it's definitely one that, one you're going to go, and it is going to take you down that new path. You're going to go across that bridge. Your overall card So I think what your overall card is saying at the minute, because you can see that you've got this animal at the side, the grass is wilted, flowers still there, but you're like carrying a bundle and you've got lots of things on your shoulders. You're carrying all sorts. And I think for you, I think what's stopping you here is certain things that you think you have to carry for others. And if you do this, I think you're going to feel like you're letting them down, because you'll not be able to help them maybe as much as what you'd want to, because this journey that you're going to go down is going to lead you not away from them, but sort of like down a different path. And I think that weighs on you quite a lot. But the animal down here it's like waiting for you. It's just like sat here waiting for you to get on that road. And the wilting of the flower is more significant to you because you can't put it off. This is part of your life's journey, your life experience. And I think you've just got to give back to others, and let them work things out for themselves without you being the one to like carry their weight, so they don't have to carry it. If you get, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but that kind of thing. But definitely, again, you can see to going back to your cards. But I think that's where you are now on there. That's the path that you've got to cross there, and you can see. You can just see that it's just relevant for these two cards. I hope that's all right for you, my lovely, and I hope it makes sense. And who have I got next? Georgie, are you still in chat, my lovely? What's just come through on Sky Breaking News?
Boris is going to ICU, intensive care.
Wow. That's not good. 'Tis a prayer to everyone suffering in this current situation. Whew. Hits home and makes sense. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Delia, my lovely. You're welcome. Number 20, future and 3 months. I like me Paulina tarot cards. So, what are you doing now? What's around you now? At the minute, I think you've got ideas popping out your head, because you've got like this peacocky type feather, but it's like coming from your head. So for me, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas playing around in your head at the minute, or there's 5 things that need sorting. Again, you've got some sort of animal connection, but also you've got to be careful because there's somebody from your past hiding, like lurking behind you here, hidden in the grass. Now, I'm not sure whether you've turned your back on somebody from your past, or this is from a long time ago, but there's definitely something very significant to somebody that's like behind you. Again, I'm not sure whether you've got some form of connection to spirituality also, just because you've got the markings and you've got the animal there. But I think for you, I'm not sure whether you're pulled between a decision to do with this person here in the past. So I'm not sure whether this one in the past is doing something, because I'm not sure. But if you look at where your heart is, it's got like a dark cloud over it at the minute. So I'm not sure whether you've like, I'm not going to say you're heartbroken at the minute, but I'm not sure. I think this person from the past has hurt you. But it's like they're still there. And I'm not sure whether it's you that's holding on to them or them holding on to you. But definitely need to sort that out, and either make that break away from them and just keep them behind you and focus more on your future, because you've got a lot waiting for you out there. These ideas that you've got coming in is going to change your path over the next few months. But I think because you've got the wings, I think that whoever this is, this wasn't a right person for you to be around either. Just because it's not just your hands on your hips, you've got your wings up. So I think you're ready to move on from whoever this person is. Next month, so that's what you're contending with this month. Next month is May, isn't it?
Yeah.
So May, you're more relaxed next month, but there's also a window of opportunity that's opening up for you there. But you've got to be ready to make that move and take that opportunity and that new path, because it's there right at the side of you. But it's like you feel you're going to, I think you're going to sort of feel stuck. And I still think you're going to, I think whoever this is there, they're still going to have some sort of this. You're still not fully, you're still not going to be fully 100% next month. Whether you're over it, because the past there, and it's like you're like sat in like a thinking position, but you've got the strength of the lion that's coming in on your chair also, which means that you have got people and you can pull strength from yourself, because you're going to need that strength to get you down this path. Because again, to me, it's like, I'm not sure whether it's, again, I don't know whether it's them that won't let go of the past or it's you that won't let go of the past. And until you do, so again, it's going to affect you for the next couple of months, or whatever this person was. But there's also somebody new coming in there. So there's somebody new coming in, but they are a distance away at the minute. So I think what this card's trying to tell me to tell you is you need to start looking after yourself first and putting yourself, getting yourself sorted next month. Is taking the focus back on you, and because until we love ourselves, nobody else can love us, kind of thing. And I'm not saying you're the person not to love yourself, because I think you are. But I think whatever's gone off has really, really affected you. But there is somebody coming in that is going to help you, but you've got to take that. You've got to actually make that decision to like take that new path. The path's there. It's just whether you're ready to make that decision and go for it, my lovely. You've got the 10 of Cups on here. So to me, again, there's definitely a love lost, because you can see the hearts going down this tree. Now, we have got the tree of life. And you've got the hearts coming in on it. But you've got to let go at past. This is all about you focusing on yourself and moving forward from all the pain or the hurt or whatever's gone off with this person back here. Because over the next couple of months, it's going to be a case of you self-healing and looking after you, because this type of hurt you don't get over. Now, this type of hurt could have been a friendship. It could have been a partnership. I'm not sure what this kind of hurt could be, But whatever this hurt is, it's not something that you get over like that. You've got to take your time, and your cards are basically telling you that you've got to take it slowly, but you've also got to heal yourself and allow the healing to come in for you, because you're not. But there is a new path, but you're not quite ready to get that path yet, because I think you've still got to focus. And before you can start to go down a new path, you've got to let go of that past. You've got to put that to bed. I'm not sure whether you've actually lost somebody. I'm going to go as close to saying I'm not sure whether this is a lost loved one. Just because I can relate to that tree of letting go of the past. And for me, I know I lost my dad when I was young, and it's something that I could never let go of. And I'm not sure whether this is what you're going through, or going through something similar. But yeah, there's definitely something. But if ever you need to talk, my lovely, just message me, and we can chat over Messenger. Spiritual healing. So can you just give me another number, my lovely? Sue, I use all different decks. Just need another number.
I've got no chat coming through on anything.
Haven't you?
No. Scotty's last person to talk on YouTube.
Georgie, can you just give me another number, my lovely? 17.
Not coming through. Is that YouTube?
No, that's Facebook.
I've got no coming through on either.
So because this is more of a healing for you and for something for you, Georgie, your pride. So I've turned your pride card over. So there's definitely a loss that's gone off, and I do think it's it feels. I'm not sure whether it is, but it definitely feels like you have lost a loved one. And you can see the you've got all these spikes going into your head, and this is where you need to start healing yourself, because I feel at the minute that you're putting on a brave front, but you're not putting on a brave front. It's like you need to start the self-heal, let the healing process come in and just work with it, because they always say there's light at end of tunnel, but we all deal with different things differently. And for you, I just feel that you need to take that time for yourself, because once you can get yourself to that, once you can heal yourself, and again, it's brought that path up again. So once you can heal yourself, you're going to be ready to bring on a new life. You're going to be ready to walk through that door and start your life. You're going to bare your soul. So you really do need to dig deep into yourself. But once you do, you're going to feel so much better within yourself, and you're going to be able to start that new journey with like a clean straight slate, if that makes sense to you. But that's what cards I'm getting for you, my lovely. So I hope it makes some sense to you. Who have I got next? Sandy, my lovely lady, are you in?
No, something on my device is not working.
What do you mean, no, it's working?
No chat's coming up on anything.
Isn't it? Don't know, I've just done all my cards. Sandy, are you still in chat, my lovely? Oh, bless you, Georgie. Thank you, my lovely. Again, if you need to talk, you know where we are. We're just silent, John. They're just silent.
No, because I can see it on yours. There's stuff.
You can only see it on mine.
And there's nothing coming up on mine.
Oh, bless you, Georgie, my lovely. Number 7, please, and general. So I feel at the minute around you, Sunday, that somebody's offering you a rose. You can see the rose coming up. So I'm not sure whether a new friendship is about to blossom. And also your heart is starting to, you're allowing your heart to start opening back up. And I'm not going to say for a chance to move on or anything like that, but you're allowing your heart to open. So the friendship can like be where you want the friendships to be. I feel you're putting your guards down now. You're allowing your guards to fall because you're not actually holding them. They're just at the side of you, and you're ready to move on, my lovely. I do think that there is a like weekend away or something to do with travel coming up. Now I'm seeing Castle, so I'm not sure whether that'd be Wales or Scotland or maybe even somewhere abroad, my lovely. But there's definitely going to be like sightseeing to be done. Now, whether this has been talked about or it's been planned, I'm not sure, or it's being talked about now, I'm not sure. But you've definitely got a friendship coming in. Now, that's not a colour red. So to me, I don't think it's a love friendship coming in. I just think it's going to be the start of a really good friendship for you. And it's just like allowing yourself just to bring your guards down a little, just to allow other people to come in, my lovely. That's where I feel that one is. Again, you've got your Knight of Pentacles. So I'm not sure whether this decision that you're thinking about is to do with this friendship coming in and whether you're ready to start that new journey. Because you've got to actually get on the dragon for the dragon to fly. So I feel at the minute you're still like a little bit stuck on whether to let this friendship just like see where it's going, if it goes anywhere. But yeah, there's definitely something coming in a way, a new friendship. But I think you just need to do what's right for you. Now you've still got one guard up, so you've let quite a few guards down you come next month, or if it's just general, the guards are coming down, and you're left with like one around you. But you've still got to. You're still not ready to make that decision yet, I don't think. And it's like you're like arguing with yourself, and you shouldn't. You should just take that step to move on to that next step to allow friendships to start blossoming. That's what I feel with them two cards. And then again, you've got this one. You've got the King of Wands. So again, to me, it's like with this card, it represents more to this card because it's like you're stuck in a certain place. You've got the opportunities there to step out, and it's like you're ready and you're not ready to move out. Move on. Again, the strength of the Lion shows in this card. So to me, and you can't see my card very good. So the strength of the Lion in this card for me shows that you have got the strength, but you just need to you can't be pressured by other people to do this. This has got to come from within you. But this is going to be a very difficult decision on what to go. But you see, you've got one hand already going out onto that path. So you're already moving towards that way. But it's just like getting the rest of you to follow, if you know what I mean. And then the next card, again, 10 of Cups. And to me, you're still fighting to let go of the past. Because again, you've got your hearts coming down the tree, but the tree is the tree of life. And it's like, it's just because you're going to let go of the past doesn't mean that you can't have the future, if that makes sense to you. but it's about closure for you and moving on and moving forward. Because there is love coming in above you. And again, I'm not going to say it's going to be a romantic love, but there's definitely new friendships waiting to step forward for you. But you've just got to, by clinging on and holding on to the past, you're like stopping yourself, and the tree of life is to live. So for me, it's putting the past to rest and like moving forward, but moving forward in a I'm just going to pull two of these. Moving forward in as in it's okay. The energies around you are giving you that permission. Dreams. So for me, and how this is on the card, I'm going to say that you are dreaming. You still, I think part of you still is dreaming of the past, but then the tiger in you, which is the strength coming from the lion, you know that it's time, I think, for you to just move on slightly, and just start allowing them dreams to come back in. The dreams that once you let go and you can move on, and it's not about forgetting, it's just about moving on. But once you can move on, new dreams are going to come in, and these dreams are just going to be amazing dreams. It's going to be an amazing new start, new life. And then you've got unleash your creativity. So again, for me, this is that reflection on yourself kind of thing. The dreams, and then unleash your creativity for me is just saying to you, you've still got a lot of things in life that need to be achieved and celebrated and everything else. And the dreams that you've maybe not put on hold, but thought about doing and then not doing, thought about doing, then not doing. Maybe it's time now that these dreams need to be lived. You need to live these dreams that you had and bring them forward, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting off cards for you, Sandy. Next. Joan, are you still in chat, my lovely? Man bun. You can't have a man bun. He's got no hair. It's gone. Joan, are you still in chat, my lovely? I think she's on Facebook, Joan. Malaga, are you back in? Good evening, Bin Bad Mark. How are you? I'm not sick, no chit chat. Yes, Lindsay, like a white bread bun.
It is.
Oh dear. How's we all doing? Me, I am. Can I have cards on this bloke who loves me? I can't do readings like that, Joe. I can do a love reading, but I can't do a reading. But at the minute, I'm not sure who I've got on list. Oh, is Joe on list?
Yeah. But she was saying she wanted love reading after when Claire gave that one about this bloke that's in love with you.
Well, I can see what my cards say. Thank you, Sandy, my lovely. As long as it makes a bit of sense to you, look, that's all that matters, my love. I'm not sure at minute, Hazel, because we've got a full list at the minute. Who's next?
Joe Matthews. Or just done Joan?
I've just asked for Joan, and Joan's not coming in.
All right, well, it's Sharon Calladine.
Sharon, are you still in chat, my lovely? Where's everybody gone? It's hard when you hold on to past, Georgie, my lovely. Right. So, who's next?
Sharon. That's me with Sharon.
Yeah.
So Joan and Sharon both are.
Joan and Sharon. Joan and Sharon, if you're in chat, can you just let me know? Because I'm going to be moving on. Not you, Joe, yet. I think you're next. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Joe's after.
Yeah, Joe, gives a look at his number, my lovely lady, and you're having a love reading. Is Scotty having a reading?
No.
Oh. I'm here as well. I'm here. Love reading Salgufford Fairies. Me, I'm here. I forgot what number you said now, Joe. Did she say it? She did give me a number.
No.
Oh, Joe, just give us a number, my lovely. 4. So it's 6 of autumn. See, Joe, I think you're this person here, and you have got, I'm going to say you've got 3 good friends around you. But it's like your feet are lifted off the ground at the minute. You're not actually, your feet aren't on the, because your feet aren't centered on the ground. I'm not sure whether, I'm not sure if you're ready at the minute, because you're up here. You need to be down. You need to be grounded. But if you look here, it looks like you're holding hands with somebody. There is definitely somebody coming in, but you're just not quite ready for this person. Because like I said, you've got to like come down a bit. Now, it's not changing who you are or anything like that. I just think you need to really think what you want in a person. Because I'm not sure whether you've got some well, I know you've got Tom Hardy ideas in your mind of who your man wants to be. And I'm not sure whether this person coming in is going to be suited to you. But there's definitely, you're holding on to somebody's hand there. And it's like you're bringing them in. So there is a dark like shadow coming in at the side. So there is definitely somebody in you coming in. But again, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure whether now these 3 friends around you are other admirers of yours. But it's like you're keeping them away. So I'm not sure whether they're part of your past. Possibly could be like past relationships, because it's like you're warning them off. It's like you're saying to yourself, this, and this is like not the person that I'm looking for. Just stay away from me. That's the kind of thing I'm getting from that. But you're definitely bringing in somebody new, but you're just not ready for that person just yet. Definitely love on the card, because as I called him, Arrow Boy, Cupid. So there's Cupid definitely coming in there, and you will meet up with someone special, let's say. Whether it blossoms into full love or not, that's to be seen. But there is definitely a relationship coming there, and Cupid is going to be shooting his arrow towards you. But again, there's still somebody hanging about from the past. So I'm not sure whether they can let go of you, or whether you, unless you sort of like think the person that you're going to get with when you meet him is going to treat you like one of the others did, but he's not, because he's a completely different character. Yeah, so just be careful on how you judge, because you can't judge people from past relationships. You can only judge them on how they are with you in that moment. But yeah, definitely love coming up on cards for you, Joe. For a summer. So, see, that person from your past is still there. Now they're hanging the head down, so I'm not sure whether they treated you badly or it just didn't work. And no matter how hard that you gave chance after chance for it to work, it didn't work. And it's like they're now accepting the fact that a relationship is never going to work. But I don't think it's going to be an easy thing. Again, you've got the new birth down there. So to me, that new birth would go back to this one and the Cupid coming in. But again, to me, it's also referenced this card where you're not ready for it either just yet. It's something that's got to just come natural, Joanne. It'll happen when it happens. And don't push it, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you. Next on the cards. I think I've just seen... did I say before?
Sharon.
I've just seen Sharon come back in, because Sharon got Sharon, are you back in chat, my lovely? Because I noticed you did get kicked. I saw you put, I'm just back in. Hang on. What's happening? Will he come back on what he feels for me? I can't answer that one. I can't really answer that question. Will he come back on what he feels? But what I can do is, just bear with me a sec. Let's pull in one card. So the one card that I've pulled for you, is it Shukpreet? The one card that I've pulled for you, again, for a love card, I can't really say what his feelings are or if it's things. All I can tell is that around you at the minute, you've got things that you need to deal with. If you don't deal with these, you're going to feel like that you're in you're going to feel like you're claustrophobic, like you're in a confined space. And I think until you deal with your own issues that's around you, I don't think I think it'd bring problems in itself, because until you deal with what's around you, my lovely, you're not going to be able to get the answers that you're looking for. You need to free yourself and sort yourself out. I've got a couple of like red flames coming in around you, so I'm not sure whether this relationship was a bit toxic at times with the red flames coming in. But for me, you need to sort out this clinginess, because I'm not sure whether it's you that's too clingy or he's too clingy, and it's not a healthy situation to be in, and you really do need to sort yourself out first before worrying about this other person. To me, you'd need to focus on yourself and sort these issues out around you before you start thinking of trying to sort things out, because like I said, I do think it was could be a fiery relationship at times, my love. No, I think I've lost her again.
Who? Sharon.
Yeah, I think Sharon's gone
Sharon
again.
Joan O'Mallagate or any of them in?
Sharon Malagate. Oh, no.
Right, Donald.
Donald, are you still in, my lovely? It don't matter what star signs we are, Shakri. It's it don't make. I don't believe that stars are anything. That's just part of who we are, but it don't make a difference on a relationship. It's all down to character with me, I think.
There's Leos and Aries and everybody.
Yeah.
Donald's still there.
Donald, can you give me a number that's relevant to you, and also what kind of reading I'm doing for you, Donald, please? Bum 47.
Number, I think.
Oh, number 47. Yeah, I could see it with toxic, but I think you just need to focus on yourself and sort yourself out before you could sort that relationship, my lovely. Past, present, and future. So let's have a look at your past, Donald. So on your past card, what I'm getting is
No, just present and future. It's not past, present.
Oh, present and future. Well, that's okay. I've done 4 cards. I can take one back. So give me a minute. So at the minute, around you, Donald, I get a feeling that there's a lot of things going off around you. In fact, I think it's a little bit chaotic at times around you. Now, the 8 swords, hang on, let me bring my leg up. There's a showing of 8 swords. Now, swords to me represent different things. They can represent people backstabbing. It can represent hurt and heartbreak and things like that. But to me, these swords that are here at the minute, they're like entangled into this chaos. So I don't feel that you're on your own in this chaos. But it's like you're fighting to get out. Again, your arms are trapped, but they're not tied. You could actually just pull your arms out. But I'm not sure whether you can, because I think there's actually a connection to 2 of them. So it's like you're pulled into 2, and it's like you've got the others here. But I think it's these here that are causing all this like mayhem. It's all stemming from them, and it's coming round, and it's affecting you and 2 others. But if you look here, there's a doorway. There's a doorway there. But it's like you've got to open that doorway. So I'm not sure whether, again, this is spiritual, but there is a doorway there, but you've got to open that doorway yourself. Nobody else can open this doorway. You've got to be the one that opens it. But when you open this doorway, it's the 3 of you that's going to go through. Because once you go through, these are going to be left in the chaos. Whereas you 3 are going to go through that door and hopefully, because you've got a budding flower at the top, hopefully sail away. So for me, again, I think there's a new beginning coming up for you, Donald. But also, I'm not sure whether, Donald, there's something happening around, whether there's something with the like chest area and tummy area. I'm not sure whether somebody around you or whether it's you yourself that's actually suffering with like chest chest area and stomach problems at the minute. But this chaos that you're in at the minute isn't doing your health or these other two people. It's not doing any of your health any good. It's not a healthy situation to be in. And that door there is like your way out. But again, you're in flight with a bird, so I'm not sure whether coming up in the future you're gonna escape that doorway for sure. But I'm not sure whether there's going to be a move because you're on flight in bird mode. So there's definitely a journey. So it's either going to be a spiritual journey again that you're going down with two others, or it's going to be a move that's coming in because you are in flight mode. So you're definitely going on a journey, but I'm just not sure what journey it's going to be just yet. Now you've got the love sign up in the top. So I'm not sure at minute if somewhere in all this commotion there's like a love lost, and whether this love lost revolts back to result, whatever the word is, takes you back to them, and it feels like it's lost. But you can't stay here on whatever journey this is around you. You need to get out of that what's around you at the minute, and you do need to move on. Because like I said, it's not good for your health being in that situation. Whereas though I feel that once you're out of that situation, health-wise, you'll start feeling a lot better in yourself. And I'm going to say, not hidden love, like love on the horizon kind of thing, maybe. I'm not sure on that one. But you see, the love's either related to the love lost there, or it's related to love on the horizon. Now, your next card, I feel at times you also feel very isolated, Donald, around you. I think these three are around. That's part of your future, but this one is part of this one. And I think, at times I think you feel isolated. Maybe hold things close to your chest, and that's what's causing all this chaos and everything going off. But you've got other paths below that you can actually step down and go on. And to me, these paths here and this is what's referring back to that doorway. Because your chaos cards come up again. So to me, you've got a lot, that card again fits in between them. So you've definitely got the chaos, but again, you're also fighting battles, I think, between yourself at times. Which, if you're fighting them against yourself, then do you know it all stems from here? I think, to be honest, Donald, I think, until you get this sorted that's happening around you at the minute, I don't think you can, whatever you try and do in your future, it's always going to pull you back in. So I think at the minute you need to focus on getting away from this and whatever it is, this self-isolation, this feeling of being alone. I think it's more on a health. I think this is more health-based, Donald, for you at the minute. I think this is just based on your health. And I think the situation that you're in at the minute is no good for you. I think it's pushing you away from certain people. I think it's making you fight like in your own head about the situations around you. But the opportunity for that doorway is there. But it's like you've got, like I said, you've got to be one to open it and like move on. Because once you can sort out what all this is, then there's a new door, and it's like a new door ready for you. But at the minute, this has got to be dealt with first. So I'm not going to turn any more cards, Donald, just because I think every card I'm going to turn is just going to relate back to this card. So to me, sort out what's going off here, and maybe in a couple of weeks' time, come back and have another reading with me, and we'll see from there. But at minute, I think this is more for health benefits for you, but you do need to make sure you get out because the opportunity is there. You've just got to take that opportunity. You've got to make it. You've got to open that door and walk away, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you at the minute, my love. So I hope that makes sense to you, Donald. Who have we got next?
No, if Maligator, Joan and Sharon aren't in, it's just Claire.
Maligator, Joan or Sharon? If any of you ladies in? No worries, Donald, my lovely. Claire, what's your question and what's your number, my love? Miss Mystique.
41, please, future.
41 and future. Which cards do I use for Claire? I'll stick to these. So your future, Claire. You're definitely going to be going on a I can't say it any other way, spiritual path, Claire, for you. But I'm not sure whether this path's going to be the right one for you to go down because you've sort of like I'm not sure whether you're not ready for this or you're more ready than you think because you sort of like your wings are ready, but they're just like not spread. It's like lack of confidence. It's like not having the confidence to spread them wings, and it's like more a self-belief kind of thing coming in for you on this card, Claire, because you're sat up here, but it's like your bird's wings are down. It's like that you're not ready, or there's something around you stopping you. But it's also like you're like rooted by a tree to the same spot. And it's like each time you try and get away, you like get so far, but then you're like pulled back in. So it's like you're trying to escape something, but whatever it is you're trying to escape, you get so far and then you're like, stop. It's as though something's stopping you from going that way that you're wanting to go. Because you're like, you're attached to everything. Everything's attached, but it's attached to like this one line. And it's like you're trying to get away from this line or whatever this is. You're trying to get away from that, but you can't because every which way you go, you're always drawn back to this one place. But you are going to make that cut. You are going to be free. Because in this card, your dragon is no longer attached. It sort of is at the floor, but it's like one more pull and I'm off. So I'm not sure whether you're getting more ready to cut that tie, to cut whatever it is to the past. But whatever it is, you're definitely going to be able to move on. But I think it's just going to take you a lot of guts and self-belief and working on the issues around you to actually make that cut and move off. It can be done, but it's whether you're in a right place emotionally to to actually make that, because I think once you've made that cut off, it's like there's no going back to it. And again, you've got your past card. So to me, again, it's relating to something in the past. There's something in the past you've got to let go of, but you're not ready to let go of that yet, or you're not ready to. You can't do it for whatever reason there is. You can't let go of it. But you do need to let go, but you've got to work. You've got to be the one to do it in your own time. Because like I said, every time you've tried to come away from it, you've always gone back, you're pulled back into it kind of thing. But you're going to come to a point where you can. But I think before you can, you've got to release the past as well, because without you releasing that past, you can't. But I think for you again, Claire, back to you. I think even though you put on this funny Claire, you hide behind the glitter, you hide behind the glam, and it is the real you, but it's also not the real you, if that makes sense to you, Claire. Because it's like there you've got the mask on, but there you've took your mask off. So I think this is a lot to do with your personality and things around you. And it's not changing who you are, but it's just being, I don't know, honest with yourself kind of thing. You don't have to be what everybody expects you to be. You can just be you. But that's what I'm getting off cards, my lovely. So I hope that's all right for you, Claire, because like I said, I do know Claire, and I don't mind reading for you at all, but I do think that sometimes when you read for somebody you know, it can be that little bit biased. So what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to move my camera in a sec. I'm just going to try and put these cards away, and then I'm going to turn the camera around for a chitty chatty time. So just bear with a second. But I hope you've all enjoyed your readings tonight, and I hope they've all made sense. I hope they all make sense for you. Damn. I've lost some of me boxes. I think it's my fairy boxes. My fairy box I've lost. Yeah. I can't let go of a person who don't even know about. Wow. But then that's something then, Claire, you need to personally address, I think. And sort it out. Work on what needs to be worked on, if you know what I mean. So what's going on in YouTube land, man? Do I want to know? No. I don't want to know. Right, put them cards there. I need to put my laptop there.
Dear, or do you want to put laptop on the table? Because if you put, depending where you put camera.
Oh yeah, go on then.
No, in fact, I can't, because it needs unscrewing it up. Camera. Can have a go, but I don't know.
Where do I unscrew camera from? Just bear with us, guys, and then we're coming on for a chit chat.
No.
Well, you have to tell me when, because I'm going to have to move everything. That will be done. No, I'm just holding it up.
Don't need it holding up.
Oh my God. keep twisting. Hey.
It wants to go up or down or
I
what?
don't know. I'll put it on. I think that'd be all right there.
It wants to go down a bit.
Does it want to go down a bit? Pull me zap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And then hey, I shut stream down. I don't even know what I did.
Just clicked off browser.
I clicked off the browser and it shut everything down. So is everybody still here? Covering myself up with my blankie now. So I don't need windows shutting her out.
I do. It's freezing.
It's not cold.
All right.
Do you know? Clumsy, clumsy. Hey dear. Buckle my shoe. So I know, only me, Scots, only me. So how's everybody this fine evening? And I hope you enjoyed your readings. It was just intermission. It was. Why have we come on in bottom corner? Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
No.
Oh, crazy, crazy. Evening, Bill. Hope you're well.
Hey, Bill.
Just coming on for some chitter chatter. I know there's been loads happening. I'm on me. What is it?
Blood orange.
San
Pellegrino.
Pellegrino, blood orange. Such a nice drink. Yeah, we're back, Joe. We're back. So glad because I feel now I know. That's all right, Claire. As like I said, as long as you understand it, that's all that matters, my lovely. I was trying to get the cardigan straight.
I wish we could
It's all
do it.
ruffles. What's that?
I don't know if we'll be able to get like this little box, but you can't.
No,
Unless it comes up different on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Right now.
I don't know. Does the screen look any different? John's pissing about with a button. So it's quiet now. Simon's gone back to work.
No, don't look any different whatsoever.
Yeah, we haven't got Simon's presence tonight to entertain. Hi, Lindsay and John. Hope you're well and doing okay. What a lovely couple you are. Bless it. Thank you, my lovely.
Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina. Hope you're well. I finished my tarot readings now for the night. but I will go back on later in the week and do some more tarots. I'm not sure whether Moonlight we're going to come on and do some tarot cards, or whether she's focusing on her own at the minute. I'm not sure. Evening, Kimmer. So how is everybody this evening? Anybody having any parties? We're good, Christine. Thank you, my lovely. It's just getting a bit not tedious now staying in, but there's only so much Netflix you can watch, and there's only so much you can do through day, isn't there? That it's just, I think it's getting harder and harder for everybody at the minute. I think we're all feeling that, but hello to anyone I missed. That's okay, Bill. But yeah, I think it's, well, excuse me, I think it's just making everybody yawn and be tired and feel tired all the time. And yeah, I think it's
it is
sending everybody do lala.
Evening, John P.
Evening, John. It's really windy here, guys. Big gusts. Tired, it's too early. It's only morning for you though, Steve. It's only morning. It's night time here. Do you know? I keep being tired.
It's too early. That's what I said. It's too early for him to start.
But I'm tired constantly at minute. Even with tablets and that. I mean, iron tablets were supposed to give me some more energy, and they're not doing the job at the minute. They're not like giving me oodles and oodles of energy to have. But yeah. Oh my God.
Yes, Steve having guests.
I don't know. Who's guests? I know it wants to.
Wants to what?
I don't know if you can do it on here. Yeah, you can. Good at 3.
What? 3 what?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Guest Steve. Guest Steve. What's guest Steve mean? I'm glad it's autumn. It means I can still go out in the garden. Do you know something, Steve? I absolutely love going out in garden. I do need to sort our garden out at the minute because it's just getting too much. Do you know, being stuck in house and not having anything, not being able to. I don't know. It's just going out onto garden. At least it's out, being out. But you know, people. I know Joe. It's just flashed up on screen about teams going out, and you know what? On their own head be it. On their own head be it. That's all. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know why they can't take it seriously. What's going on at minute? But each to their own, I suppose. Each to their own. Autocorrect, it was supposed to be greetings, Steve. We're going to be doing gardening, resoiling and seeding. I need John to dig all our garden up and get it all flagged so I can actually sit out on decking or deck the garden. John, how's the vape going? I'm running short. Ours is still being delivered online. We can still order ours online and have it delivered saying... what's he called? Where we get ours from?
Chopper Vapes.
Chopper Vapes. Is it CH?
OPPA.
Yeah.
Can't see it's backwards.
Well, you can, yeah. But that's where we order ours from. And he still posts. Shop's not open, but he's still posting out.
Shop is open, but you have to ring up beforehand, order it, pay for it, and then they bring it out to you.
But it's not near us, though, is it? To go. It's not close enough for us to go. So, Christina, I've got me San Pellegrino blood orange flavoured one tonight. I can tell him when I go on later. Lee's back at work, but he says it's okay. They are doing the right thing. Well, that's all right then, Claire, as long as Lee's happy to be back at work.
Doing the right thing, yeah.
Bill's asking a question to everybody in chat, so if you want to put your comments, how everybody's coping. How's everybody finding it?
Same press, everyone coping.
No, no. But how is everybody coping? Are you all coping good? Hi, Anne-Marie. Hope you're well, my lovely. Anne-Marie, I've been on for a while. I've done some tarot readings, and then we've just turned camera around, and we're just going to do a little chit chat now, just to pass some more time on. And I did say on a Monday night we would come on and we'd talk about what's going on in this big world of ours, and then tomorrow night we can have a fun night.
No, John, I haven't even ordered rest of bits for it
yet. Start building my REM pod. No,
I've got to order a box and some wire.
It's hard. I miss my friends. I know. It is good. It is good, Christina. It is good. It's really nice.
And it's all right looking at these boxes online.
Tesco's, 50p a can.
Really judge size and everything, so I want to go and see them.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, yesterday.
We are here, but neighbour is going stir crazy. I know, Anne-Marie. I got shears to his head. It'll look all right when it's tanned up in garden a little bit. It just looks a bit of a mess.
It's my halo, look. Can you see my halo?
Yeah, he's got that white ring going round his head.
It's my halo.
Whose neighbours are still partying? Oh, I thought that was quite a funny one in paper other day, or it were on Facebook in paper. And some neighbours reported a lady for having a party because they were playing music and she was dancing in kitchen with somebody. And when police got to house, it turned out she was dancing in kitchen with a cat, and they were having an online party, her and 6 friends. So they got music blaring and they were all like dancing in their own living rooms and doing stuff. They weren't actually having a house party, they were having an online party. And I thought it were really, I mean, in a way it's good that they got reported. In a way it's sad that she got told off for dancing with a cat in kitchen, but police took it in good stride. But yeah, they were ready to go. Yeah, an online party. Imagine if we had one. Oh my God, with that music, with that flashy lights, it'd be a nightmare. You know what I love? How out of this whole lockdown, seeing kids and sometimes whole families playing together.
I know, Boris is in intensive care now. I hope he recovers soon. I hope they all do. Everybody that's suffering with.
I mean, they did keep it low key yesterday, and I think when he got took in hospital at 8 o'clock, I think they timed it so he went in when Queen's speech were on. So it was sort of like being able to like go in, possibly under at viewer papers or whatever, photographers and stuff. John, I've just shaved my hair off too. It was driving me mad. I know Berries does, because like I said, John's grows as a mushroom. So because it just had to come off. We might be stuck in here for another 3 months. Did anyone else get their letter from Boris? We did. No, I've not had anything yet, Claire. Not had anything yet. Me too, say not short though. Scott, you're gonna have to send me a picture. See how short your hair is. But saying that, I didn't know how short it were anyway. Mushroom. It does, Gemma. It's sort of like grows that way out, rather than like growing and growing down. It like comes out. But yeah, it's so he don't like it. So we couldn't find guards to razor, so I just had to just go straight over. I nearly cried. The US just passed 9,000 deaths. Really, Bill? Oh, my goodness. That's so sad. You know, I know Sheffield's been... Sheffield's one of the highest places, I think, at the minute for with viruses. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. I don't know if I've put a post on my Facebook page of, I think it was took in Fir Vale in Sheffield. And it's actually up near Northern General Hospital, just below Northern General, and they're all out having street parties and just gangs of people just stood all over as though nothing's going off in the world. And no wonder we're high when people like that are just going out. It's stupid. It's full at minute, Sheffield. It is Claire. It is full. And unfortunately, people going out are not doing themselves any favours, because Sheffield, Rotherham, Barnsley, we're all connected. And yeah, you saw it. It was down over my eyebrow. Lindsay don't normally have it that long, but was too lazy to get it cut. Oh, I hope she's cut it. You're good, Scots, if your mum's done it. My undercut is growing longer. Oh, mine is, though. I've got that bit at back there, Christina. Daughter shaved me mine, and that started like growing. That's about down to about that length now. So I would let John do it, but I'm not sure whether he can see where pattern is now, where it went.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not being held responsible.
Have you done me a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll save me orange. More respect for you and John doing things from home. Thank you, Joe, my lovely. It's driving me nuts. It will do, Christina. I mean, my daughter's an hairdresser, and I can't even, it's not like I can even go to house and let them cut my hair. My mum's an hairdresser, my sister's an hairdresser, and we can't even get to house to have his hair cut, which is like...
I don't need to now.
No, you do. I do. Yeah, I do. I hope it eases soon, though. Being in for 3 weeks straight is starting to feel me now. It is starting to feel shocking at minute. But thank you, Joe, my lovely.
Yeah, same as mine.
What, shave it off? Not a prayer. Imagine me with shaved. I'm pale enough as it is. I've got dark eyes. I just look so ill.
Give over.
My mum did it well. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Welcome, back, Vanessa, my lovely lady. But no. So what's everybody's opinion then of these teams going out and ghost hunting? Please don't drop names or be disrespectful in your comments. But what is your serious opinion about some of these teams actually going out and doing what they're doing in a time like this?
To play devil's advocate on both, I think it's wrong in a way because we've been asked to stay in, but technically they aren't breaking any laws, I don't think.
But why aren't they?
Because they could say they can
if
say it's
drove,
exercise.
Yeah, but if they drove to it,
yeah. It depends. Yeah, but we don't know whether there's a few teams. There's a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams that's
idiots in a nutshell.
It's not helping.
No, it's not helping. But the thing is, saw a video on YouTube last night about premonition dreams being a sign of you having a past life. Really interesting. Wow, Claire. Might have to look into that one.
I don't think technically anybody's breaking any laws.
I don't think
depending where they're doing it,
because if they're driving a car to a different location,
it depends how far it is away. Because,
but for me, then, so we're all right technically. Then we're not breaking a law going over to pick a telly up from somebody's house as long as we don't go into contact with that person. Then that's just saying. Yeah. But we are breaking law and we get done for it. Do you know,
I say, I'm not arguing toss with you because I know what you mean. But all I'm saying is technically you're allowed to go out for exercise once a day.
I hope they put us on full lockdown. That's what I hope. I hope all these idiots that are out get us put on full lockdown, because once we're on full lockdown, people will start blaming the ones that are going out, that are blatantly doing it just to prove that they can do it. And I think if we have to go on a serious lockdown, then they're the ones that are to blame, because at the minute we're on a lockdown, but it's to use common sense and to stay indoors.
I do think people on social media and telly, I mean, they've stopped filming old soaps and that, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, that's saying something. But to me,
that's different in a way, because like, say me and you went out, and we only walked onto the field next door or into woods. Technically, we're not breaking any laws. We live in a household together, so we don't have to distance ourselves from each other. And we could say it's a deal. So you're not actually breaking, but I just won't feel right. But personally, I don't think I'd be breaking a law doing that, but I wouldn't feel right by doing it.
See, personally for me, I'd feel like I were breaking law in a way, because where does ghost hunting come into exercise? Where does it? When have we ever?
Yeah, but if you're
been on at ghost hunting and said, "Oh, we're ghost hunting to exercise"? We don't. We're ghost hunting because we're doing an investigation. Yeah. You know, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but it's
I'm not saying it's
it will
right,
be
I'm just
people like
saying.
that who force a total lockdown. But for me, there's so much.
I don't know. We haven't had one, Anne Marie, so I can't tell
No,
you.
we haven't. The whole world is going on a lockdown. It's not just affecting one country. This is what people aren't realizing. It's the whole world that's on a lockdown. You know, in different countries, in different states, in wherever. This virus, this disease is in their countries, and if it was just like the UK on lockdown, and you'd got Ireland and Spain and France and all them areas still being able, I could understand you don't think it's going to be that serious. But when it's gone round like it has and took the amount of lives it's took, you know, and it's just a letter about CV, everyone is getting them. Is that all it is? It's just a letter coming round. Ethics and morals are different to laws. While it might not be illegal, it's yes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think it well immoral.
Scotty, you've got it in one.
I would think it would be immoral. I don't think it's breaking the law, but for me, it'd be immoral. And I think as we're on social media, we need to set an example.
Yeah. And if it's not essential here, then the police offer a warning for first time, and after that you get a £500 fine or 6 months in prison, depending on how many times you get caught. Exactly, it's not done for fun, is it? Evening, Tammy, my lovely. Hello, you wonderful, awesome, favourite couple I've ever known from California. Evening, my lovely lady. I hope you're well over there in California, my love. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think people are taking this. Some people aren't taking it too seriously, and for me, it needs to. But, I mean, I found out yesterday.
Again, and I know. I'm going back onto this. We're on about paranormal teams going out, right? And the paranormal teams I've seen going out, are all sticking to their own household. What I've got more of a problem is these pictures I'm seeing in Facebook where everyone's laid in park sunbathing and there's hundreds of people.
Yeah, I know.
That's even worse.
It is worse. It is worse, but that's what I'm saying. It's not just the paranormal teams that are doing it. There's other people out there doing it, but people on social media should know better because they set an example. You set an example, you've got kids watching or you've got people of different ages watching. And if everybody starts watching them and thinking, oh, well, if they're going out, I can go out. It starts that like roll-on effect, doesn't it? I'd rather everyone be in full lockdown. Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of people in our chat from his own ETA family members that have got loved ones in hospital, or they're fighting on front line and trying to get on top of this disease. My sister messaged me other day, and her other half. His auntie has just died from it, and her husband's in intensive care. Now, this lady used to be my next door neighbour when my girls were little, and she was lovely. You know, she'd do anything for anybody. She was nosy, but she'd do anything for anybody. And she's lost it, and she's died from it. You know, and it's just.
I think I need to go sunbathing, Scott, just to get a bit of sun on this.
What sacrifice is it not to go out sunbathing, etc., to return, save lives, and even potentially your
I don't know, but I don't know if we'll have a full lockdown.
I hope we do.
I don't think we will. I think it'll stay as it is. And they've said, well, May or June at minute. I think that's what it looks like it's going to be.
I'd put them on full lockdown and I'd shoot the buggers.
Oh, I'm glad you're not in charge.
If I were Prime Minister now, I'd have everybody on lockdown, and anybody I'd see out, I'd shoot them. No, I wouldn't really. But I would. But there'd be definitely more heavier laws coming in.
But there needs to be a legal white paper, isn't it, stating penalties, and everyone will know where they stand. I think they all ought to be a line so we can ring up and say, right, we are paranormal investigators. Can we do this? And they say yay or nay. Yeah. And then we all know where we stand. Everybody can ring up and go, can we do this? Can we do that?
All these key workers that are out working have all been given a piece of paper by their work, by whoever.
I mean, Simon's
to give them the right to be out. So if they get stopped by police,
most people know, Simon works at a food factory.
Yeah.
And his work's actually giving letters out to you. So if you get stopped by police, you can give him this letter to say that you're on way to work. So if police can give us a letter to say that we can go out, we go out investigating. But would we? Because morally, it's still
No, I wouldn't. But do you know what I'm saying? If you've got a letter, if we got the option and a letter come and police said, right, you're paranormal investigators, you can go out. Me personally, I wouldn't go out. I'm high risk category anyway. So I wouldn't go out. But they are in other countries. I know they are, Joe. I know, I've heard.
What I'm going to try and do.
Some are saying though, Vanessa, it could be well next year.
Is I'm going to get a video of East Drive up on computer, and you know that coal shed?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and build it in shed and pretend I'm in East Drive. We'll build a replica of that coal shed. And then
Hi, Janet, my lovely from New Zealand. Oh, it's same part as our Steve. Well and safe over there. Take my hat off to all key workers. I do, Janet. Totally and utterly take my hat off to these key workers out there. And I mean, to be honest, is a paranormal investigation really something that needs to be done? You know, like I said, they've got museums to go in, they've got houses to go in, whatever. You don't have to be out in a wood or a forest. And I know people, like we've said, there's nothing in our house.
No, there's nothing in our house. But we don't do anything in our house.
No.
But what gets me is you see a lot of teams in past, and I'm not just about any team, I'm about teams all over social media.
Yeah.
And they're always doing these spirit box sessions from their houses to get in touch with
Michael Jackson
or Stephen Hawkins. Why can't they do them?
Well,
because they did them before.
But the thing is, if there's nothing in that, this is where they've contradicted.
Well, they could do any large.
Because
they'll be on radio.
Yeah.
So they can get radio chat coming through.
That's off to him, by the way. Bless him.
Lovely man.
But for me, if you can do a spirit box at home and you can contact Elvis Presley or anybody like that,
we put pictures on Facebook.
Why then say, well, I can't do my own home because my own home's not haunted. There's no energies. Me personally, I don't know about anybody else in chat. I believe that the energies are all around us. So it doesn't matter where we are. If energies want to connect with us,
Steve Huff,
they'll connect with us.
Steve Huff does all his in-house.
He does.
If he can do it, why can't we all?
Huff does it all in-house. But yeah, what if you go out in the woods
today?
I missed that from Steve. You have to take us back up a bit. What if you go out in the woods or somewhere remote, you fall and need medical assistance, you risk the medics because you want to go out and then take up resources and space at the hospital? You do. But also for me, it's like there were an advert on telly, or it was something on this 24-hour news malarkey. And they were on about you going out in car and driving to wherever. What happens if you go drive? I mean, it's like I said, okay, we drive our car from here to Tesco's or here to Doctors. Both them are, well, big Tesco's technically not in walking distance, but it can be walked. But if we're driving our car and we get a flat tire, we've then got to phone up a company to come out, change our car or break down or whatever. Then we're endangering somebody else's life. You know?
I mean, I agree with you, Scotty. It's a bit. It's like I'm on fence with this contacting. But
if they contact me years after they've gone, then yeah, sorry, I talked.
But my point was that if they've done this in the past,
why can't they do it now?
Why can't they do it now? Because they can work from home because they've done this in the past. And unfortunately, okay, it's not a great situation doing spirit box sessions set in your house or your shed or.
Do you know we're looking at them, Amy? I was looking at them backdrops for Parashack, and we were going to do that tonight. We were going to do that in Parashack. Get some backdrops. We were looking at.
Well, we're looking at a green screen, weren't we?
Yeah, but we've got to make sure that we're ordering it from a UK-based thing at the minute. Who's heard about that? Is it G5?
5G.
5G. 5G. Who's been reading up on 5G? That's not going ahead with.
That could be Huff. That one. Vanessa.
China. Is it China?
I don't know.
Whatever. We're a certain country. We're not going into 5G with them. We've just cancelled all contracts. I'm new to your live. Nice to meet you. Oh, is it Lizette?
Lizette.
Or Lizette? Welcome to IETA family, my lovely, and welcome to chat. Please feel free to comment, join in. All we ask is everybody's respectful, even when they're having an opinion. If we don't agree, we're just polite in a way, my lovely lady. Tammy, my favourite is seeing all the ladies here in California. They're all ugly with their roots, showing their real hair colour because all the beauty. I know. I know. It's good, you know, it's class. But it is also hard because, I mean, I've had to go and buy another box colour for John to put on my hair again. Because my grey roots are coming through really rather quickly.
So if it goes wrong, you could be shaving it all off anyway.
Yeah, I could shave my hair off. Imagine me with shaved hair.
Like Britney Spears.
The fatter version.
Can't say that.
It's probably... I can't remember who it were, Claire. I shared it again. I shared it on my own Facebook.
I know it was something to do with whoever owns company, something to do with Chinese government or something.
Yeah, and
or the Chinese political party.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be world domination kind of thing they're talking about. Putting spare ribs in. Oh, Claire. Is Lee on his way home from work then yet? Or is that just for you? Then she will have a massive collection of haunted wigs. I would. Actually, I would. I once went to obviously I've got...
I need a wig.
I've got hair.
Look at
I once
head.
went to Meadowhall for a wig, and John and my sister didn't like the wig I wanted, so they made me taught me how to get in it. It got like an headband on, but then it got all like curly hair coming out at back. It looked really nice, but I never tried it on. They just laughed at me when I said which one I wanted.
My John wouldn't do it. He says it stinks. What's that?
Put her hair dye on to dye her hair. No, John has to do if I can't get to the salon, John has to do it at home, but it's a right palaver. I don't have a problem. I'm all natural, no makeup or anything unless I go away with my Claire Bear. That's very true for you. Only issue I see with China and tech is if any data is stored in China or servers in Chinese government can demand the company gives data over and the company can fight it like they can here. I've threatened to shave my head a time or two, but I'm growing my hair out long. Thing is, Christina, I grow it long and then I want it short. And then I moan because I want it long. And I'm like that constantly, arguing with myself.
Really, Vanessa? No, I hadn't heard that.
Did you hear about TikTok? Apparently it's a China app and they are stealing data and reading people's messages, etc. I think what you're seeing there, Vanessa, is
sorry, Tammy.
If you look on TikTok, they tell you there's a code that you can put in on a computer. Whether it works or not, I don't know. And it doesn't give you. You put this certain code and then you put a number in afterwards, and you're supposed to just be able to open people's messages. Mm-hmm. You just get them randomly, though. It's nothing. It's not like you can just say, I want this person or that person. But whether it's an app that works not, or whether it's one of these fake things that it's just a new trend on TikTok, I think that's where it is. Because I can't really see if TikTok's monitored like everywhere else. I can't really see that. But then again, I wouldn't put it past anybody. Zoom is having the same issues with being hacked, and that's an American FBI are looking into them, really. It's on Instagram and they take your IP address. Oh, no, they can take my IP address. There's no on mine. Yeah, I've clicked on Vanessa. So do you think it works, Chad?
Tammy's been playing with all her equipment, doing experiments.
Oh, have you had anything good coming through, Tammy? While you've been doing your experiments, have you had anything good come through?
We did a spirit box session last night, didn't we?
Well, you did. Yeah, you did. I just talk too much to it during TikTok do. I talk too much, so Big Brother is watching us. They are, Gemma.
But Scotty. Oh, not Scotty. Gemma. Scotty, yeah. But thing is, Scotty, or everybody, I mean, Scotty will probably back me up on this. Do you know, if you read, you know, like when you update your phone or Apple, I know it's on Apple, but I don't know about Android, and it gives you like 1,000 pages of terms and conditions to read. And nobody ever reads them. We just all click accept and update his phone. It says a lot of things about we're allowing him to take our data from that, but nobody ever reads it. We just all click
Bill, I can't say that name. Hawaii.
Huawei.
If I remember Huawei, then I can say it. Any country that accesses another on spying and collecting is hypocritical. They're all doing the same. Every country, America is the worst. We are part of a big brother world. End of. I don't think America's. I think every country is bad on spying on everybody on all other countries. Zoom was found to divert data to China, and their encryption was easily broken, so data can be read. It pumps them up like caffeine.
Yeah. Like Scottish, look, we give permissions to, like, say, Facebook to turn us camera and microphones on at any time, so we do it all the time.
No more naked parties for you then, Gemma. Guys, do you think Alexa is spy? Do you know what I do? I think I think these conspiracy theories, whether it's true or whether it's not, I
think a lot of these things like Alexa and like it's with Facebook and all different things, what it does, I don't think it monitors you as spying on you, but it monitors to give you relevant ads.
Yeah, we've tried it.
We've tried it. If you start,
we were talking about dog food or dog food or something,
and we're on Facebook and we're talking about something.
No, we turned his phones off. We got his phones off like that, and then me and John started saying them Kong toys and different toys for dogs, and then we went on his phone, and you know when adverts start coming up on your phone, when we went onto Facebook, every advert were pictures of them Kong toys for dogs. Which were it weren't frightening, but it were like, oh my God, they're listening. How do you think OK Google, Hey Siri, Alexa works? It must always be listening. Exactly, Scotty, it does. It does listen and it does collect the data. Now let us choose to give locations on apps at all times.
That's you, Joe.
Claire Bear, I have my app, my location turned off at all times anyway. I've just gone to my settings and done that for obvious reasons. I got my girlfriend one. Who are we? I know the USA don't like them. They spy.
They say they're spy machines.
Really? But I've never heard that. We're hooked up to Google and sometimes she'll start talking. It's crazy.
I missed Bill's comment.
What did Bill say?
I don't know. He must put something about what phone he's got.
Yeah, Hawaii. Hawaii phone. Bill put, I've got a Hawaii phone.
Yeah, I missed it. He put, it works great and it can do the same thing as the expensive phones, and mine only cost $50.
Wow. I'm due an upgrade, and I'm not sure what phone I want next. I've always gone with Samsungs. Mm-hmm. So whether I stick with Samsung, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anything you live stream is also analysed for closed captions, and they also collect that for advertising purposes. They do, but you have to agree to all this anyway, don't you, Scotty? I love it. She turns the lights on and she'll say good morning and play my favourite music. I love my Google lady.
You know that posh that way. You've got to have all the special things, haven't you, on your house and buy for your house and switches.
What's that? Switches and everything. So you can
select Alexa.
Well, yeah, because Brett does it, doesn't he? Brett will go put bathroom light on Alexa and she puts all his lights. He's got it all like connected.
Well, mine at minute, I've got S9 Plus.
Yeah.
Samsung, but I don't know what I'll go for next.
I might go for. See, I don't know whether to go for Samsung 20.
You see, I might have that and let you have this.
No.
See, thing I like this phone. Don't get me wrong; it's really good. It's got cameras are good on it. But the thing is, when I'm live streaming, it's so big. This phone for live streaming.
It's good, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's like heavy when it's a gimbal, isn't it?
Oh yeah. But yours is better than mine.
You can have mine when you get 20. And
no, you're fine. You're fine. There is a cold and chest infection going around. He will be okay.
Well, then OnePlus any good, Scotty?
I think I've missed what Vanessa put, but yeah, there is a chest infection going around and a cold. It's just a normal one, I think. But I think every time anybody coughs, sneezes, gets a bit of a temperature, I think that panicking set comes in. You have to let us know, Vanessa, and keep us in touch. I have a Google in the kitchen so I can read recipes and
I think
stuff.
Vanessa went about a boyfriend was coughing.
Oh, right, I don't know. Yeah, Yeah, John, they're amazing.
I might have a look into one of them next myself. OnePlus.
The Note 10 Plus is really good. It's bigger.
But they're big, that's the thing.
But they aren't heavy. You have to have a feeler one. My mum has a chest cold right now. But is she all right in herself, Michael?
Do you know,
is
they
it
said
just
as
a
well,
normal
though,
chest cold?
The S9, this one I've got, it's the last one that's got a headphone jack in it.
They do, everybody does run when you cough and sneeze. My girlfriend has the Huawei Pro 20. It's okay, but not worth the money. Yep. I've got the OnePlus 3T.
I have to have a look
Note
at
10 Plus I have. Mama Bear, you have to do that while water thing on, John. What, me whale joke? He'll not fall for that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till after this is over, and then I'm going to go around daughters and sister, and even my mom, and let John film it while I get my mom. And I'll even get my nan, she's 94, and I'll get my nan with it. She'll tell me to fuck off.
Yes, Julie, we do as well.
Oh dear. Yeah, I hope you're sending much love to him, my lovely. I hope you're all right, Vonnie, my lovely lady. Who's this new fella you've got? I know, Vonnie. I don't know where John's gone. Feels right funny. Oh, I got your nose then.
Yeah, it's abused.
Just like not abuse you as normal. K2, LOL. OnePlus 3T is 5.5 inches. See, I don't even know what phone to go for. I always seem to go for newer phones when they come out, but then when I've got a better phone comes up, or I see somebody else's phone and I think, oh, I wish I'd have got that one. Vanessa, bless him, keep an eye on temperature. Yes. Is it your other half then, Vanessa, that's not very well? Got my mum Amazon tablet, put Alexa on it, and all you hear is Alexa, play Guns N' Roses. Good taste there, Joe. Good taste. Clarabelle, or I'll have the Note phone. Go on, your mum. I know. I think if I got my nan on something like that, my nan would ask for Neil Sedaka. Said, I will know he's coughing. Is it just a cough he's got, Vanessa?
You want to just joke? Something we already in a drink.
Anybody got any questions? Let's see if we can answer any questions anybody's got.
I've never had an Apple phone.
It'll be fine, Vanessa, but just let us know, my lovely.
I've never had an Apple phone, so I couldn't.
When I can, I'm going back to Apple. I've never had an iPhone, but only because I'm a tight get and I won't pay for some apps and games.
That for me. I mean, I've never really been big into Apple stuff anyway. I've never had like an Apple Mac. I've always used Windows computers. So.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm showing you all my tonsils. Oh dear. Hate iPhones, never having one. Mike's has got an iPhone. His dad gets him on a contract. But I think they share contract, don't they?
Yeah, it's like two SIMs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's different numbers, but they share like data and that, don't they?
Yeah. Lindsay John, how long have you been into the paranormal? Oh, for a long time. I'd said from when I was younger. I used to go on like ghost hunts when I was younger. But I had kids very young. So then I had to put everything on hold. And I went on ghost hunts when I could. I went to spiritual churches a lot. But yeah, I'd said forever. I'd said forever, really, that I've been into paranormal. But more on the communication with loved ones that have crossed over. And contacting them, not so much on the alien side and the other aspects.
I'm saying I've been into it since being young, but mostly on research side. I've only probably been interested in investigating for probably the last 15 or so years.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together 10. So you were into it before we met. But it was right funny because when we met, neither one of us would tell other one that we liked it in case other one thought that we were weird. And then one night we put something on telly and it was like, oh, I'm right into this. And we were like, both looked at each other. And then, we just conversation went on from there. I've got Apple mic, but that's okay. But I like my Samsung.
Cheap for somebody calls and texts and occasional and that. See, problem is with me because I live stream, I have to have unlimited data.
We do, and I just need unlimited data just because I'm special.
Very, very special. Take care, Joe.
Oh, take care, Joe, my lovely.
Whenever think about Tom Hardy.
Yeah, have a dream about you, Tom. Oh, I'm getting cramp in my legs. I can't get my legs into a comfortable position. It's horrible. I do, as I have had many vivid dreams about being a priest of ancient Egypt and several warriors and diplomats. I feel like this life is like my retirement. Oh, bless Michael. So do you know, like when you're having these dreams and that, like you said, the vivid dreams, in that moment, then does everything seem so real to what's happening? Or do you feel like you're like watching a movie kind of thing? Or what's appertaining? I see me £6 get unlimited calls and texts, only 1 gig beta. Hiya, Deanna, my lovely. Do you think my mum is settled in?
You've got to be careful here.
I think my mum is settled in where I can contact her now. To be honest, Diana, I think that's down to you, not necessarily your mum. Because for me, I think when energies first cross over, it's not that they can't communicate, but I think everybody's emotions are so high that for a loved one, if somebody's not ready, then they'll not come. If they think for 1 minute, when our loved ones cross over, if they think for 1 minute that coming back to give you a message could be more detrimental to you than good, then I don't think that they contact you.
Yes, Bill, we're on both. We're on Facebook and YouTube right now.
We are. I think that they only come when. Not when we want, not when we need it, when you
want it, when you need it.
Yeah, not when you want it, but when you need it, that's when she'll come through for you. But I wouldn't go wasting money on mediums and things like that. I think after this is all over and done with, what I would do is I would go looking for a spiritual church, and I would attend a spiritual church just for the comfort side, and because the mediums from a spiritual church don't normally cost a great deal of money either, because it's just built on donations. Stop it. Fee. It's just built on donations kind of thing.
I'm telling you what.
I know Von Paul Boris.
It's
awful. I'm a lot calmer now and dealing with things. I know, Deanna, but you know, it could be just one thing that could come through and it could just trigger all the emotions off. But like I say, it's not when you wanting it; it's when you need it the most that they'll come through, and that goes for everybody's loved ones. But yeah, no, we're sending Boris lots of prayers and get wells along with everybody else that's in the same predicament at minute as Boris Vonner. It's devastating. Look round. If you have a look round, you might notice something, or it might be that a butterfly flies into the house just at wrong time, or you've had windows shut but it's in the house somewhere. It could be a robin, it could be feathers, it could be, again, a song on a radio that plays. Something as simple as that can be a sign that a loved one's around you. It could be you sat looking at a photo and a flash of a memory comes back in that you probably haven't thought of for ages, and it's like a happy memory, and it's as though they're projecting that happy memory onto you. Some people will believe that as well, but I think people just believe at different things and have different beliefs. Yes, my lovely Christina, you can PM me a message, or you can ask on here. It's up to you, my lovely lady.
Do you know?
I can't believe someone gave 7 dislikes. Oh, saying we know the 7 are. There's actually 8 to 15. I think I said on a comment. There's 8 to 15. So when we get 8 to 15, we know who they are. So it's not like we've got to sit there and go, oh my God, people don't like us. It's a view. it just goes in our favour, so it's really? Like overhead.
Do you know you?
What are you doing? This is what we have to contend with. When it comes to us actually leaving house, she's going to be a right.
Yes, we haven't been. Like,
she's going to be a right whinger.
She's been on her own for the last 2 weeks.
Has anybody else got pets at home that you think, when you go back to work, are your pets going to cope? Are they going to cope mangy? When my husband passed, the smoke detectors would go off at 3 a.m. for a long time. Now I'm up at 3 a.m. most every day. See, that could have been a sign as well, Wanda. A sign like that could just have some kind of significance to you. But that could have just been if your husband were kind of a joker or a prankster in life, and that's something he would have done in life by setting different things to go off at different times, then it could have been like a practical joke kind of thing, him still letting you know that he's here. It's very strange how spirits can interact. You could be in the shower and see a flash through the window.
Put arrow up at top and then use wheels to scroll down.
Oh, like that. Could be a creepy neighbour. Star, be careful. Sky, use talk. Yep, my poor Toys is getting so confused. Yep.
She ain't got over me.
The dog just can't get over. Have you guys noticed a weird vibe in the air?
I've noticed a lack of energy in the air.
Yes. Yeah. But to me, it's more of a nature vibe that's coming in. 2 cats who jealously fight for my attention. Yes. My dogs are going to be mad when things go back to normal. Not many, Christina, because it's like she's that used now to being with us 24 hours. When it comes to us actually going back out, we're going to have one mangy dog.
It's called Fifi.
So we might even have to take away on some investigations till winter comes. And then when she starts feeling cold, she might not want to come anymore. He technically died at 4 p.m, but I know he was gone by 3. So again, wonder, it could just be for you, my love. Like that could just be his way of knowing that he's letting you know that you had that. You were right in the time you knew he passed. Move that dog. She smells. She's trumping away in my face. Get her shifted. No, I'm not bothered, you smelly effer. But yeah.
What's Mummy saying to you? Oh, let me sit up then. One lay next to me there.
They're only like they're 3 to 5 spies. The rest borrow towers off them. Fifi. We got Sky package and we tried to talk. A lot of people here that aren't skeptics have said that since the lockdown have been in place, they have increased activity in their homes. Is anybody experiencing that then? That because you're in a lockdown that you seem to have more activity in your home?
I don't know if it's you have more activity, it's just you're spending more time in your home.
Might be noticing things that you didn't really notice before.
Yeah. Fleabag.
No Sky now. We've just got a good deal on Sky.
Yeah, we've just renewed his contract, but we've like lowered it. Well, we haven't.
Sorry, I shouldn't be swearing like that, but
we've lost HD channels and something else.
Yeah.
We didn't watch HD anyway.
The other mobile providers, Piggyback, cop plane is flying around. It is round here. We've got a helicopter or something flying about. I can't really see outside. Since I've lost my sister, I've noticed a lot. Really, Christina. Then, do you know, that could be her energy that's coming in around you, just to let you know that at this time, that she's still with you. But take that as a positive, my lovely. And it's amazing when you can feel them. Good afternoon.
Where are you going?
Sophia, boyfriend Nicola Vegas. Like Luna, I've finished doing. Oh, sugar. I've finished doing readings, my lovely.
Bless you, Christina.
Oh, bless my lovely. Inbox me, Christina, and we can have a chat on Messenger. But do it to me. Private profile.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Well, Lizzie Fletcher Downs. I don't have to tell you my name.
It could be either, Steve. You know, I don't know.
I had less, which is funny because I was half expecting to increase. Really, Michael? Weird feeling in house, Lindsay. Do give views on people's dreams. I mean, for me, for dreaming, I do believe that we do see things in his dreams. I think that sometimes we can have visions of his past, present, and future in his dreams. But I think it's depend on how in tuned with your own intuition. I would have thought.
And we were paying 153 a month when the deal finished.
Wow.
Broadband including.
That's ridiculous. I think our bodies are out of sync. We are used to our normal routine. I can't get to sleep last night and being awake until 4 a.m. Bonnie, exactly the same. Well, is anybody else suffering with that? Dreams can be so interesting. They can, Claire. Can anybody else? Is anybody else going through that where sleep patterns are getting mixed up, or you're tending to like? I'll have a napping afternoon, and then I'm like awake then till like 4 in the morning. I'll drift off at 4. I'm sat up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's ridiculous.
I'm slightly different. I'm up 3 or 4 in the morning because I can't sleep. Then I get to sleep. Then I'm up about 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I'm tired in the afternoon, but I think I'm not going to sleep because if I don't go to sleep.
But then you get headaches.
Yeah, but I say I'm not going to sleep. But then when it gets to 9, 10 o'clock, I've walked back up again then. Yeah. But I haven't had a sleeping day. Yeah. And then it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning again.
I've struggled with insomnia for a long time, and my sleeping patterns are shocking. My sleep patterns have always been terrible, so I don't notice any difference. I don't really, to be honest. Tell me about it. It's scandalous, I know. I had a really vivid, recurring dream until I was 40-year-old. I changed something in my life, and the dream became a reality. Wow, Vonnie, that's amazing. Were it for good though? Were it for better? Because I do believe that we do dream. We dream things for a reason. But then I believe everything in life happens for a reason. So I do believe that the dreams do mean something when we dream, whether it's about ourselves and lack of insecurity that we have, or whether it's about something else that's going off in our lives. But I do believe that as dreams can give us some answers, but I think sometimes we have to work on them as well. I sleep in early hours sometimes. Yep. I suffer with stress-induced insomnia, and depression doesn't help, so really bad for sleeping at the moment. Yep. Yeah, I've been staying up much later than normal. I usually get up at 3 a.m. to go. Wow, that's good to work.
It could be to gym.
Could be, yeah.
Christina's missing gym, isn't she?
She is missing the gym. She is. But she's got her own little gym going off at home, so that's good. I don't dream or don't remember them. Some people don't remember the dreams, Scotty. I'm one of them. If I close my eyes and I think of something in my head,
answer that one.
I can dream what I can dream what I want to dream.
Answer Ada's.
Hang on. Oh, I can't read that one. Ada, you'll have to put it in English, my lovely. I can't understand. Hang on. The same, Lindsay, my girlfriend, dream about a deceased. A lampshade with insects around it. If somebody can look that up and see if they can find any answers for Michael, that'd be brilliant.
Question and dicey too, Claire. Understand here. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, my lovely.
I think he's from Chile.
Yeah, I know you're from Chile. But if you can, try and translate to English, if you don't mind, my lovely. I only sleep 9:30 to 1:30. I need to be at work for 4 a.m. There's got to be some issues. There might be some personal issues that she's going through to be dreaming that dream. I know I'm coughing. Oh my God. Hello. Hope you're well, Ada, my lovely. I hope you're safe and well over there. Oh my God, that actually helps. Eat an apple just before bed. See, fruit gives me nightmares.
Well, Bill. You can actually see her on YouTube.
Evening, Wild Bill, my lovely. Can you speak English, please? Thank you, Claire. Oh, yes, Bill. Crazy shift. I need my glasses. But yeah, I think for me, for dreaming, I will have a look for what that dream means. I can't at minute, but I will have a look. I know Claire, Mystique Claire might be able to give a bit more information, or Gemma, because Gemma's quite good with the dreams. So Gemma, I'm not sure whether you can have a look at that dream. I don't know whether that means don't speak no English. So I'm not sure. Does it really, Amy? Is that the apple or a specific type? I have some pink ladies. Can I have a reading, please? Georgina, I've finished with readings for tonight, my lovely. I only do them for about an hour and a half at the beginning, and then we turn it into a chat. But next time I'm on, if you want to pop in, if you can try and get in within the first 10 to 15 minutes, because that's when majority of people put down, because I only do like 10 to 12 readings, just depending on how I'm feeling at that moment. Gemma has some books about dreams. She does Scots. On the iPad, it's the Monster You Can't See Me on YouTube. So it's the iPad that's playing up then Wild Bill. Oh, Vaughn. Yes, from a child, I used to see a younger girl in a pink cape dancing along on a beautiful red building. I was terrified of flying. Don't know why. From my 40th, my friends booked me to go to Turkey. I dreaded the flight. When I got on the plane, I was hysterical. The hostess were brilliant. Once above the clouds, I loved it. We got comfortable in our hotel, sat on the balcony and looked across, and there was a red building, which was the hotel and the young girl in the pink cape. Wow. So that were a fear then for you, Vonnie. So for you, then that was a fear. So you
Amy
like overcome.
Amy can also help with dream interpretation.
Oh, cheers, Amy. If you could help with Michael's dream interpretation, my lovely, that'd be great. Wow, that's amazing, Vonnie. So that were like a fear then, that were like a dream for fear. And then once you'd done it, you actually saw what you saw what your fear had been. That's really good. Could you explain why I always get sleep paralysis, see dark figures while I have an episode? To be honest, Louise, I can't, because I don't really know much about that. I don't know if Wild Bill can
sleep paralysis
spread any light on
could
that.
be a medical thing. So
there's different reasons for it, for what it is. I do have it every now and again. I don't see the dark figures.
Adios.
But I do feel I do get to a point where it's like I'm awake, but I can't move and I can't speak, and it's horrible. I feel like I'm being pinned down, and that happens to me every so often. Not it's getting more regular, I think. But to me, I'm not sure whether that's because of my sleeping pattern and how it is. So I'm so happy I could just scream. I got that scream. Charlotte. I think she's trying to say her name.
My name's Steffi.
Charlotte. Some people are more susceptible to sleep paralysis because of medical reasons. Yeah, I do believe that, Amy. And Christina's put, as a kid, I used to see an angry-looking male shadow man looking over me when I went to bed. It went away when I moved out of the house on my own. But again, that could have been related to something in the house, because you were a child. Spirits seem to come to children a lot more, because I think they're more easier. The minds are very open as a child. Your mind's not closed off or something like it, things like that. So I think as a child, they do tend to see things. And I think some at time, it might look scary because you're a child, but maybe it wasn't. It could have been just a spirit coming to you for help. Have you ever experienced anything else, Christina? Sleep paralysis, I heard spiritual communicating sometimes. It can be darker, just depends what you see. Yes, Gemma, should ask Wild Bill what? I don't know. It's on about sleep paralysis, I think it was. My mum's a medium and she says there's a bad aura around, but she can't explain it. I think the bad aura that she's sensing will probably be from all lives lost at the minute, and all the negative energies that are around. Not evil, not demonic, not anything. By the way,
it weren't scream what Bill was saying.
But I do think that the energy she's picking up, because also again, if the earth's healing itself like it is, there's going to be good energies coming from that. But because they're all sadness in the world, lives lost, I think it's going to be a very mixed, a very like sullen energy field outside. And you've got no hustle and bustle of people and lives and cars, so atmosphere is going to change, and because you've not got that busyness of life
going anywhere.
Coming in. That's me personally. I'll have to explain. Yeah, that's fine, Christina, my lovely. No, Lindsay, so happy I could shite. Hey, dear.
Give it 2 minutes.
I read years ago about sleep disorder, night terrors. Has anyone had one? I'm not sure whether. I don't think I've ever had night terrors. Sleep disorder I do suffer with, but not. And I can't honestly say I've had a night terror. I'm not sure on that one. Sid, if anybody's had one in chat. Ada, I'll have to delete your messages and your comments in a minute, my lovely, because it's not making no sense, sweetie. Well, I can't answer them, but yeah. No. All right. Well, I'll not delete them, but please try and put a bit of English in them so I can understand them. I know you're Spanish, and I don't. Hola. That's all I know in Spanish. Unfortunately, I will learn some Spanish. If we've got anybody who can speak Spanish in chat, please have a talk to Ada, just to let her know that we can't understand what she's actually typing, and we do apologise. Baby, hola. Only have night terrors when I get up and look in the mirror. Oh, Bill, I'm with you there. I failed Spanish, so don't trust me. Oh, Scots. That's not good, Scotty. Underlay, arriba. That's Mexican, isn't it? Isn't that Mexican?
No, that's what they speak Spanish in Mexico.
Some parts they do, though, don't they? I didn't think it were all Spanish. Why have I got your e-cig in my hand? Could you pass me
both e-cigs? I wonder I can't find
I don't
mine.
know if that's my juice or your juice.
They're both yours. That's mine. Get off it.
Do you know, have you heard how he speaks to me? Amy took French. Try French. You might understand French. I failed French too, but I took none of them for GCSE. I'm no good.
I dropped it when we had his.
I'm no good for speaking a different language. I am going to try and learn language. I would actually like to learn Spanish. I think Spanish is a beautiful language, and I would like to. Try it.
We'd like Lindsay to learn English rather than swearing.
Well, yeah, English is quite good. Can you move this dog onto that chair, please?
Right.
Because she's just laid farting in the middle on us, and she stinks.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, it's either dog or you goes. So take your dog.
Come on, Fee.
Chuck her out on Gordon. You smelly effer. I don't know what you've been eating.
Go on. Go now.
Por favor, obligate English. And thank you, Claire Bear. I failed English. I did. Very much so, saying I feel, and when I wake up sometimes in the middle, when I feel they are real, I struggle to come back to reality when I wake very much or in mouth. Really, Gemma, is that what it actually
Come on.
Feels like? Is that
you have to lay there?
I don't think I've ever had one, so it's very difficult to understand. You should learn Maori. Perfect time while on lockdown. Steve, you'll have to try and learn me. Carol, bless poor girl. They speak Mexican Spanish just like we speak American English. I know I've had bad dreams where I feel like I'm floating at the ceiling from time to time. Quite odd. When you say you're floating at the ceiling, can you actually see yourself? Are you like above yourself?
You like an out of body experience?
Like an out of body experience, Christina. I took a course in the Del Boy Book of Languages. I'd love to learn Maori, Steve. See, we're gonna have lessons on Maori. I'll see if I can find an online resource for it. It's an interesting language. Oh, well, you have to share that. I am a night terror. You are, Wild Bill. They are horrendous, Gemma says. Yeah, I can imagine, actually. No, I mean, a normal nightmare can be scary enough for some. But to actually have one that's that intense. Christina's put... Sometimes I see myself, sometimes I see the ceiling. See, they could be like out-of-body experience type things. What is it, astral projection kind of thing? Could Christina be having them? Bill, would you, Amy, anybody else in chat that can answer that? Sometimes I see myself and sometimes I'll see the ceiling. So could that be like astral projection kind of dreaming, but not having but if you haven't got that control or knowledge, could that be something that could happen and that's how you'd feel? And it scares you when it's happening, Christine. Have you ever tried doing any kind of meditations? Like astral projection, but you go further up. Astral travel or projection.
Channel on Fringe Chopper. Would you like to take part in a test?
Try reading a bit up on astral projection, astral travel or projection, and just have a read up on that and just see if that can explain a little bit to you, Christina. And then if it does, we'll have to talk about it a bit more, my lovely, and see if there's any way that we can try and help you so it's not as scary for you, if you know what I mean. It is possible, but not automatically so. Ask protection, but you go further up. Throw in police and Panad is a hot drink. Sounds like an OBE, my
out-of-body experience.
Out-of-body experience. My granddad said that when he was in hospital, but he was ill. It was only the ones, yeah. But I think sometimes, Vonnie, I mean, for your granddad to experience that when you were in hospital and ill, I think a lot of patients in hospital.
Amelia, that's just like an out-of-body experience, astral projection.
Again, it's still got to be frightening, Vonnie. Yeah. And for your granddad to talk about it, see, to me, nobody's going to say these things if they're not actually having them, because there's experiences and certain things that they're having with them. So I would love to do that,
mate. Dream walk.
I dream walk. Sometimes I enter other people's dream. I noticed it when a friend 7-year-old had a dream. I saved her from a nightmare. I had a dream and I fought a monster off for her. Do you know, I'd like to do that. I'd like to learn to dream walk. I'd probably be the monster, though. No, I wouldn't really. But that's an interesting one, dream walking. I might have a look into that. And do you know a lot about that, Michael, about dream walking? Enough to talk about it? Watch the documentary. I've learned enough Welsh so far to get me by, although was teased that the Welsh was for microwave. I can't even say that. It is interesting. Saying astral projection is not a dream. No, it's not, Bill. I know it's not. What he's saying is, what Michael was saying is that he's able to do that. He's able to dream walk, but we were talking about astral projection at the same time. I think that's where confusions come in. But my spelling. Hola, ¿cómo estás? What's that mean, Rebecca?
Rebecca's off now, look.
What's that mean, Rebecca?
Hello.
No, hello. Hello, come here.
You're just guessing now, aren't you?
Yeah. But no, I think it's so interesting, dreams and how his mind works, because it was said on a program we only use about 2 to 3% of his brains if we're lucky.
Some people use even less.
Probably do. But there's a few people that can learn. You can learn to tune in to different parts of your brain.
Yeah.
But it's something that you have to work on, because there's different things to work on to open different parts of the brain. But I'm not sure how. Michael, I have done that also. My grandmother taught me how to do it on demand. Wow. Maybe that's one to talk about while Bill as well, on dreams. When my grandson has his night terrors, he's not awake, but the terror in his face walks around. He's only 6. My son has been told by the GP not to wake him, and he will come out, but sometimes they last as long as an hour. Yeah. Does he sleepwalk while he's doing it, Ronnie? No, I do not. Unfortunately, I've just started studying it when the virus broke out. I haven't been searching online yet, but talking to a lot of friends lately and playing games, going to get back to it. No worries, my lovely. Keep us updated, Michael. You'll be surprised how many Welsh say Steve. That's got to be so hard, Vonnie. But is he actually sleepwalking when he's doing it, or is he actually still in bed? There's meditation you can listen to. I can share on our page later. Yep. I had an experience when I was at my mum's. I had a dream. I woke my dad up, and I immediately messaged after and said, I woke you up, and he said he woke up as he thought I'd shouted. Wow.
Again,
that's
that's
a close that's a close connection that you've got. Also, I can actually choose my dreams. I can choose my dreams, Bill. I can decide what I want to dream about and what I don't. Into it once I can concentrate on it. Into it once I can concentrate on it again. You can, Michael. I might have to use that with the kids, Claire. They will crack up. Yeah, he does, but it's like him fighting off someone. That's got to be heartbreaking, Bonnie, to watch. And that's all doctor's saying to do, just leave him and he'll come out in it. That's surely that they can put him to like to these sleep these like
that's strange, like strange Amelia
sleep doctors, or what they call them, to try and see if there's anything else they can do. Dean sleepwalks still. It's dangerous as well. He fell down the stairs. Wow. Awesome. Well, Bill, my mum said I have epileptic type movements when I'm sleeping. They're not though. That's like that twitch I do. That's like that motion. I twitch when I'm sleeping. You can ask a question, my lovely. I can always...
It's to do with tarot. We finished doing tarot.
Yeah, I'm not doing tarot readings.
Yeah, we finished tarot for tonight. We can come on next time and try and get on early.
Yeah, we can. I'll do your reading, Andrew, next time. My wife can do that too, Bill. She needs to think about it as she falls asleep. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do, Steve. The whole only using 10% of your brain is a myth. In the course of a day, you use just about every part of your brain. Do you really think so, Amy?
They use Lindsay for study.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I do believe that as these parts of our brain that we can't even
told him he'll grow out.
See, my
brain.
They
do actually, but it's not nice.
My brain, because it's ADHD. When we looked at ADHD and how the brain works, some of my brain is like brain dead. It's part dead in a certain part. There's nothing. There's no electrodes, whatever it is that goes in your brain that connects. It is literally just a dead part of the brain. And you can't get that back. It's not something that can restart up and reconnect. It's like you're born with it. And they class it as a brain dead thing, even though they don't talk about it that way. That's what it is. And
that's interesting, Michael.
For me, I think the brain's just a bigger thing that it's not. I don't think anybody could predict what the brain's capable of doing. I'm getting heartburn right bad. Do you know where my tablets are?
No idea.
Have I got any in cupboard?
I don't know.
Can you go and have a look for me, please?
What, the Lamprazole?
Yeah. I need get me 2.
We'll call it in a minute. It'll be under 3 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah. Last dream walk was 2 years ago with a lady slipping tea in a Paris cafe. I was in the background having tea. Next day, I went Christmas shopping, and the same lady was there talking to her friend about it. Wow. So again, that's like whether that's a dream walk or an out of body experience that you actually astral projected somewhere rather than a dream walk. If it actually happened, that's could be a difference in it. That could be a difference between it. So you might, as well as dream walking, you might also be astral projecting. Shine, you can't get in deep enough sleep. I've Moon in his comment, especially in REM sleep. My body twitches though, Bill. You know, when my body jerks when I'm falling asleep. Amount of times John has to say to me, give over, because I'll be like laid, and then next minute I'll just start like my body just starts shaking, and I just start like smacking him and stuff. The twitches are called. That's what I get, Claire. I'm not even sure whether to go to the doctor's about it or just ignore it. Magnetic resonance imaging shows the brain activity is constantly being used depending on your chemistry. Certain parts are used more than others, but it is all used unless you have an injury. Right. Yeah, Lindsay, that's me. What with twitching movements and everything else, it's horrible. I'll drink my tea with it. Yeah, I ate tablets. Nearly ended stream again with me, see. So, my lovelies, I think we're going to call it here.
Yeah.
And
2 hours, 50 minutes.
yes, and we shall see what's appertaining tomorrow. And
we'll put a post up on Facebook.
Yeah, because it's normally Chit Chat Tuesdays, isn't it? So
we've had Chit Chat last fortnight.
We have had the Chit Chat last fortnight, but I might do a quiz. Might do a quiz tomorrow night. Might pinch Vonnie's quiz.
Not tomorrow night, because we're going to have to organise it, aren't we, and work it out.
Yeah, I might do a quiz night Wednesday night then. Wednesday quiz or Thursday quiz. But I'll definitely do a quiz night this week. But yeah, thank you to everybody joining, and thank you to everybody for your questions, and
thank you for our A team
helping everybody in chat. Thanks to the A team, thanks to our ETA family for joining tonight, and everybody take care. Have a good night, and if anybody needs us, you know where we are to message us. And Christina, Bill, Claire, we'll see you all later in Mr. Tom Gully's show on Facebook, 11:30. Please join us if you can, everybody.
Until next time, we'll see you next time.